Hello! I want to talk today about how we can boost our immunity system in this time of Corona, because many people have asked me the last days and weeks, what can they do? How can they support themselves and prevent the coronavirus? And I'm not an expert of anything that has to do with the corona, but I've worked with natural medicine my entire life, and I know something about boosting the immunity system and getting strong. I'm not sponsored by any of these products. They are simply remedies that I've found through experience during the years and found the best ones working for me. So, for instance, when I'm traveling, I always have a set of remedies that I bring with me so that I won't catch the cold or a flu on the airports or planes. And we all know, let's say many of you may have sore colds or know somebody who has sore colds. And everybody knows that when you have this is a viral infection, then it's all about keeping your immunity system strong, because when it's strong, you won't have any blisters. On the other hand, if you drink alcohol very heavily for a few days, you're partying, whatever, then the sore colds come out. And it's the same with everything we meet with bacteria and virus, that if we are strong, if the immunity system works, then we can prevent a lot of things. So I will start with the absolute basic of what I take and advise my closest family and friends to take to keep healthy in the winter season, flu season, and so forth. First of all, with vitamins and minerals. I have this powder. I like to take my vitamins in powder form because it's easy to absorb. I feel it works better for me. This is a brand that I really like, but it's not available in Norway. It's available in the US. You can buy it online. It has all kinds of vitamins and minerals that you need to keep your immunity system strong, minus iron. So this does not have iron. You can take any kind of vitamin in pill form, capsule form, whatever, but having a basic vitamin complex that you take daily is vital, because I don't know anyone who eats so properly that they can get all the vitamin and minerals they need from their food. It's difficult to get all you need at all times. So at least I can sometimes drop eating enough kale and cabbage and stuff that gives me iron, for instance, so then I need a supplement. For preventing the flu and viral infections, vitamin C is very important. It's quite easy. Most people can take vitamin C unless you have a big stomach problem, ulcers and stuff like this, then you cannot take it. But for most people, vitamin C is completely safe. Vitamin D is something many people are recommended in this time. And here I must say, vitamin D is quite dangerous to take too much of. So if you live in a sunny place and you get enough sun, then you probably don't need to take vitamin D as a supplement. If you live in a cold place, a dark place, or like Norway, you probably will need a D vitamin supplement, but it's important that you don't get it in many different supplements. Like this powder has vitamin D. And then I will show you another supplement which is very, very important. If you have to choose one, choose this one. This is Beta-glucans. Beta-glucans is a kind of sugar that exists in the cell membrane of yeast and some cereal, some grains and yeast and different, Anyway, so beta-glucans is something that boosts your immunity system and protects you really, really, really well. It's my one favorite thing. But this one has got vitamin D as well. So it's a combination. It's a very good brand, but if you get vitamin D in this, you shouldn't have vitamin D in many of your supplements because it can be too much. Do you understand? So it's really important not to add too much vitamin D. Beta-glucans is my number one favorite because since I started taking it, I don't get a flu or a cold when I take a trip somewhere with a plane, or I'm in a public place where people are coughing and so forth. I don't get the cold. And for me, that's important because I have arthritis since I was a child, and I get really exhausted and tired when I get a flu on top of that. It's like it takes too much of my power. So that's why I'm avoiding it always, not only in Corona times. But now, in these times, choose one beta-glucan supplement, because you won't get enough. Even if you eat oatmeal every day, you will get some, but not enough. If you take a supplement, check what is in it. And if this one is also beta-glucans, it's with vitamin C. So that's a better product for me. But for those who need vitamin D, this is a perfect one. So I also want to say to you that keeping your immunity system healthy is mainly a product of how you live in general. So getting fresh air, open the doors and windows, get oxygen in, it boosts oxygen in your blood levels. If you don't have available enough oxygen around you, then you will not have enough oxygen in your blood, which will make your lungs weaker than they need to be. So exercising to get your blood flowing, walking in fresh air, keeping your windows open, having plants around you that produce oxygen is very important in these times. If you live outside, if you live in sunny Spain and you can be in your garden the whole day, then it's not a problem. But if you live like me in an apartment with closed windows and doors, very well isolated, you need plants. You need fresh air and plants. So there was one more thing. Yes, iron. I really want to talk about iron, because if you don't have enough iron, and you can check that on any blood test, then the oxygen, you will not get oxygen to the cells. So if you meet the flu or corona or something and you're already weak on iron, then from my perspective, you'll have less defense. So you can get iron from meat, from tuna fish, from black beans, from lentils, beetroot, kale, lots of different things. And the good thing with the fresh vegetables, the raw vegetables like kale, celery, beets, spinach, is that they also give you, can increase the level of oxygen in your blood, because they themselves are producing oxygen. So I have brought here also some garlic and ginger. They are remedies that are completely normal to use whenever you have a flu, but use it preventative as well. This is good prevention for anything. Peppermint or peppermint oil, eucalyptus oil that you can use in a diffuser, or put a few drops in a glass of water, is also a very good thing to prevent. So use common sense. You know a lot from before. The corona is not something completely different from everything else. It is a virus. We don't know it perfectly well yet, but in general, think logical, think smart, do what makes you strong. And whatever makes you strong, for me, it's, for instance, meditation, my absolute most important daily routine. My meditation makes me strong. So then it's important that I actually do it in the times of corona. So do what makes you strong, what makes you happy, and see you soon for more tips.